Hi, welcome. Thank you very much for choosing to practice with me today. This practice is a little bit more energizing through the body. So if you're able to sit in a chair that doesn't have armrests, you'll be able to access a lot more of the leg work today. You're very welcome to do this practice without the leg work added. And if you do have a yoga block, which is a block shaped like this, that will be helpful, but not absolutely necessary. So if you've got one of those, then just go grab it. Find yourself a comfortable supported seat and let's get started. So what we'll do is we'll just make sure that we are sitting towards the back of our seat to start, so that we can rest our back and spend a few moments grounding. If you're comfortable to close the eyes, otherwise a soft gaze. Resting your hands wherever feels natural for you. Just take a moment here to connect to the supports of the chair. Bring your awareness to your feet, connecting to the ground or your foot plates if you're in a wheelchair. Bring awareness to the back of your thighs and hips rested in the seat. And allow the backrest to support your back. We'll soften and relax the belly. And let a soft belly bring the next inhale slowly through your body. As we exhale slowly, softening the shoulders, releasing the jaw. And continuing with a slightly slower and deeper breath to your natural breath. A mindful transition into this practice of presence, of awareness and acceptance. Let's have one more centering breath. And when you're ready, we'll open the eyes. And if you prefer to sit a little forward away from the backrest, you can come a little off the backrest there. And let's just give our shoulders a nice roll out. If it's difficult to roll the shoulders, you can just lift them up and down. And see if you're able to change the direction if you're rolling your shoulders. And relaxing the shoulders down. Let's place our hands just onto our thighs and looking up as you breathe in. Gently breathing out, looking down. Breathing in, looking up, and let your hands slide back to your hips to open the chest. Breathing out, looking down and sliding your hands past your knees, a gentle rounding of back. Breathing in one more time to open the chest, look up. And breathing out, sliding your hands just past your knees and the belly button back to spine. And then coming back up into our neutral position. We'll take one arm up as we breathe in and float it down, breathing out. Left arm up, breathing in and float it down, breathing out. Turn your palms up, touch your shoulders, breathing in. Lengthen the elbows, breathing out. Touch your shoulders, breathing in. Keep the hands there and we'll see if we can do some circles with our elbows. So circling them together, up and away. One more time this direction. And then change the direction. So elbows wide, up, together and down. Let the shoulder blades slide off the back of the ribs with the movement of the arms. And relaxing after that circle. Let's turn the head to look over the right side. And turning the head gently to look over the left side. And coming back to the middle. So let's move into our seated sun salutation. If you're safe to do so, and you are able to, let's just move a little bit further forward. We'll place our hands into our heart space, connecting back to your breath. And breathing in, we're going to reach the fingers up. We can spread the hands and take a little upper back bend. Breathing out, your hands come to your knees, dip the chin, a little rounding to back. Breathing in, we'll lift the chest. Leaning forward from the hips, breathing out. Staying there, or if you're comfortable, relax your arms down by the sides of your calves, dangling the fingers, relaxing the neck to just drop the head. Enjoying a slow breath through your spine here in our seated forward fold. And then hands come onto the knees. Gently press down through the back of your hips to roll the spine back up, breathing in. Let's lift our heels up and release the heels down. Exhale. Inhaling. Right knee lifts to the chest, interlace fingers in front of shin, exhale. Place the foot down as you inhale, and then left leg, exhales up towards our chest. Place the left foot down, breathing in, and a lean forward as we exhale. Press through your feet, inhale, reach the arms up for Utkatasana. Another option for the arms is to have our hands in heart space, if that feels more accessible for your shoulders. Let's have one more breath. Keep pressing through the feet to awaken energy in our legs. Inhale all the way up. And hands to heart space, exhale. Connecting back to your breath. Just allowing the breath to gently pass through the body. We're going to take our feet just a little bit wider to feel a little more stable. Take your left hand, and if comfortable, we can just sit it outside of that right hip. Relax the right arm down. Turn the palm open. We're going to breathe in. Take a side bend to the left side. A little tuck of the chin so your neck stays long. Breathing into the right side of the rib cage. And one more breath in, we'll float tall. And relax the arm down as you exhale. And we'll change sides. Feed your right hand outside of the left hip. Roll the palm open. Breathing in, we're going to sweep that left arm up. A little side lean to the right as we exhale. Just being mindful here not to compress the spine in our side bends. So we're working through a side bend for the upper part of your back, around the area of the rib cage. And inhale, we come back up. And relax the arm down, exhale. Coming back to the center. So if you are working with a block today, we'll place that block now on the highest edge at the center between the feet, and well, between our ankles will actually be more accessible for us. And then we're stepping, if you're doing leg work, we're stepping our right leg out wide here to open up the hips, working towards our warrior two sequence. Let's all stretch the arms out wide, just a smidge below shoulder height. Turn the head to look over your right hand. Keep reaching out actively through both fingertips and gently pressing the outer knees wide. One more breath in. And relax your right elbow just slightly to the right thigh. We'll take that top arm over the top for extended side angle. A little tuck of the chin. Anchoring through both feet here. Turning the head to look down. Returning back to warrior two. Inhale. And then sweep the palms together as we exhale. Your left hand comes inside of the left shin onto the block if you're using it, otherwise we can just hover it. Then peel the chest open and let the right arm follow to Trikonasana or triangle pose. A little tuck of the chin. If that top shoulder feels uncomfortable here, take your hand to your hip. One more breath. Turn the head to look back down. Press through the feet. Inhaling back up to sit, palms to heart space, soften shoulders, exhale. Come back to warrior two, one more time to this side, pressing gently to the outer knees, reaching out to fingertips. Looking over right hand if you're comfortable. Breathing in, our arms float up and the heels lift up. Breathing out, float the hands down to shoulder height and heels to ground. Two more, breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. Soften shoulders. Turning the head to look forward, inhale. Hands to heart and step your right foot back in as you exhale. Let's take a little neutral movement. Breathing in, stretch the fingertips up. Hands to knees, breathing out, a little rounding of spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lean forward with a long spine to just hover the torso over thighs. Press through your feet, reach the arms forward for Utkatasana or hands to heart space if you're modifying for shoulders. Press through your feet, inhale to come back up. And hands to our heart space, shoulders relax, exhale. And second side. If you're doing your leg work, step your left foot out to the side here, opening up our hips. Inhale, stretch the arms out wide and turn your head to look over the left hand. Reach out to fingertips. Then as we exhale, left elbow lightly to our left thigh and our top arm sweeps over. Keep pressing gently through your right foot. Extended side angle pose. Get lots of space through that bottom shoulder. One more breath. Turn the head to look down. Inhale, we return to warrior two. Palms together, exhale. Taking your right hand to the inside of the right shin. Option here is to use our block, and then rotate the chest open so the twist happens from the spine, and then your hand, if comfortable, follows to reach up for Trikonasana triangle pose. Otherwise, hand to hip is a lovely modification for shoulders that don't like that extension. Try to grow from the tailbone through to the crown of head. We'll have one more breath. Inhale. Turn the head to look down. Exhale. Inhaling, we come back up, palms to heart space. And open out, warrior two, one more time. Inhaling, reach the hands up and lift the heels. Softly down, exhale. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. One more breath in. Feel a lift. Exhale. Connect to the ground. Inhaling. Turning the head to the center. Exhale. Hands to heart. And stepping your feet together. So we can take that block off to the side if you want to. Let's place our hands onto the belly. If that feels uncomfortable for you, just resting them wherever feels best for you. Connecting back to your breath. Noticing any subtle shifts, any little changes to yourself following our movement practice. Just simply observing. And once the breath has settled, we'll open the eyes. If you would like to, you can relax your arms down by the side here. If you don't have the space to take the arms out wide, then just moving them forwards. Going to breathe in and sweep the arms wide. Anchor your hips to seat, reach up. And hands to our heart space, gently folding forwards. Place your hands to your knees and relax the shoulders down. If you like, continue to slide your hands down towards the mat, towards the ground. Releasing the spine, dropping the head. Relaxing your jaw, softening the shoulders. Supporting this release through a slower breath. Going to press through our feet lightly. And then feel the back of your hips anchoring down into the seat a little. So we have a little energy through that pelvic and the back of legs as we start to roll and lengthen the spine back up. The head will come up at the end. And then following that lift of the spine with a release of your shoulders. Let's sweep our arms up tall, breathing in. Take a twist gently to your right side and we'll just relax our hands down to support us. So we can take our left hand to the outer right thigh. Your back arm can sit over the headrest or the backrest if that's an appropriate height. We'll have different chairs that may or may not work. Another option is just to sit it in between the backrest and your body. Just finding the most comfortable, spacious position for that arm. Breathing a little length to spine and breathing to gently twist. Turning our head to look forward, breathing in and coming back to center, exhale. Reach our arms up, breathing in. Twist to our left side, exhale, and just finding the support for yourself by relaxing arms down. Feeling a lateral movement of your breath here. The breath moving out sideways towards the sides of the ribs as you inhale. And then returning to the center for our exhale. Looking over the right shoulder, breathing in. And returning to center, exhale. Just finding yourself supported with the back of your chair. Resting feet, softening arms and shoulders. If you're comfortable, close your eyes or relaxing the eyelids to a soft gaze. For the next breath or two, see if you're comfortable to lengthen the inhale and the exhale, just by 1 or 2 counts to your natural breath. If you notice that the inhale is shorter than the exhale, or the exhale is shorter than the inhale, see if you can add a little bit more length to that phase of the breath to find a balanced breath. A balanced breath supports regulating the nervous system. A rhythmic movement within the body for the nervous system to find comfort in. Allow yourself just a few more moments of your day to be here with the breath. Taking your time here, we're just going to mindfully transition a little wriggle of the toes, a little wriggle of your fingers, and then bringing your hands together into your heart space, gently opening the eyes, enjoying one more breath here. Gently bow, just honouring our divine light that we share with all beings. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed that practice and that you feel the benefits from the practice.